Hi guys, it's me Narelle here and welcome back to a new video. I don't know why at nighttime is when I'm like, ooh, I want to record a video. But you know, inspiration comes from different angles. So this is going to be my official review video of my pastel Ohuhu markers. If you guys do not remember, I actually got these as a gift from my lovely friend Unico. I love them so much, so much. And I'm using their correct pronouns because they go by their, them, and not she. So I'm super sorry, Unico, for calling you a she this whole time. I try to respect everybody and their wishes, so that's just how it's gonna be. But yeah, so this was a gift and I'm just now deciding to make my review video. So I thoroughly showed all the colors on my unboxing video, but just in case you guys are unfamiliar with these are pretty much how the colors look. It does come with that plastic thing in the back, but I actually really dig this set. I have heard mixed reviews on it, with a lot of people saying, oh my gosh, it's not pastel enough, the colors are too dark. But you know, we're gonna get all tea and no shade in my video because I have very different opinions than all the rest of these peeps on YouTube, but you know, that's for you and me to find out. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what the swatches actually look like. Alrighty guys, so these are the swatches for all of the markers, which is 48, so 24, 24. If you kind of get what I'm going here, so these are all the colors. So, I don't know what people are talking about with the whole they're not pastel enough. There are a heck of a lot pastel colors. I'm going to put it closer to the screen. So yeah, there are a lot of pastel colors in here. So I don't get why people were complaining about it. Obviously, you could tell there are some darker colors than the rest, but you got to remember pastel is very pastel is very light, very cute, very airy, but I feel like you always need darker colors to blend it together because it's hard to blend lighter shades. So I really do give Ohuhu their kudos points for giving us darker colors so we can be able to see and appreciate the color a lot more. That's pretty much it for the colors. The swatch sheets are actually kind of nice. I actually really like the card they gave you for the sheets, but yeet. Alrighty, so now we're gonna get to the subject of who the guinea pig is gonna be. And yeah, don't blame me, I am using a used piece of paper because I'm like, I don't need to waste any paper in this video. Like, I care about the trees, guys. I really do care about the trees. So I actually went back and looked through a very old binder with all of my 2018, 2017 art, and I came across this very cute drawing of my Fox fam character Suna. By looking at him, you could tell he doesn't really have a lot of pastel colors, but it's nice to re-envision him if he was more pastel. So I don't know, I really want to redraw this. I think I drew this in 2016 and I haven't drawn him in like forever, and my phone now decides that it wants to poop on me. So let's just hope that my phone survives this. So I actually said in my previous video, well, it wasn't on my previous video, it was my Instagram post, that I want to do more like sketchy stuff for my channel. So I'm gonna sketch this out real time, and then of course the coloring will be a speed paint. So yeah, so I'm actually pretty lucky that this is in like a chibi format, so I don't really have to worry about the details. But if I feel like I just want to go more bigger, I'm going to go more bigger. So yeah, so you always start off with a circle, of course. And I'm actually making my newer version a lot bigger because with markers it's nice to have a bigger space, because you know, with smaller spaces is fine, but you just want to give yourself enough room so you don't have to feel like you're cramped. I had an eraser around me. It's like whenever I get an eraser, here it is, I always seem to lose it. So That's just me. I'm gonna try to keep Suna on screen. So I'm like having really bad acid reflux, and it's not cute. Like doing these real-time sketching like videos, I always am like scared because I really don't have anything to talk about other than me rambling for like 30 minutes about how to draw things, which I'm going to try to be as chill as I can. So let me just talk about the whole hopefully my phone won't die on me while I'm talking about it. But I just wanted to talk about marker sets because a lot of marker brands are like making really cool color sets, like the whole pastel color and all that good stuff. They're making like really, really, really cool things. So I don't know. I feel like a lot of like people expect some sets to be like exactly what they are advertised. Like I said, the whole Ohuhu, the what I'm doing, the pastel set. A lot of people had really mixed reviews because again, the main thing that a lot of people were like irked about was that it had darker tones and not all the colors were pastel. But like I said, if there wasn't any darker colors, it'll be really hard to blend the lighter shades out. So I'm not too mad about it. I actually really like the pastel set, actually. So that's just my personal opinion. How did I do this? But yeah, I actually personally really like the pastel set. It's very cute. I did use it on one drawing, so I kind of already know what the colors are like. But I haven't used all the colors in one video. Not one video. Oh my gosh. I cannot talk. I haven't used all the colors in one picture. I only used the gray tones in a picture I did for Unico because we're on art fight together. So I used some of the colors on on their characters hair and it turned out really cute. Hopefully if I do more art fights I would just make a whole little cute little video showing all of them. But yeah, I only used some of the markers in that drawing, but this would be my full like first hand experience doing a full picture using the markers just themselves. So yeah. And if I happen to mumble about random things, I'll try to edit it out so it won't really, be like what? Like, whoa. Okay. I always have issues with the right eye being like smaller than the left. My phone ran out of space, and I might not be able to finish him fully on camera because my phone is dying too. So that doesn't make my situation any better. So, but you can kind of see that he's looking different. I don't know. I don't think it's wrong. It's just that, I try not to copy my drawings verbatim or else I'm not going to like it. That's just my philosophy. Like, whenever I redraw a drawing, I'm like, I have to find a way to make it look different or else I'm really not going to like it. So, yeah. That's just how I feel. And I don't know. It's weird. Gotta remember Suna has a very chunky face because he's. I don't want to sit there and say he's the youngest of the Fox fam. He's more of the cutesy one. Okay. I think I got what I want there. Okay. His face a little bit smaller. To make it cuter. Okay, I like that. His nose isn't really centered, but okay. Oh my gosh, my phone is dying. Phone, why? I just now to record a video while my phone is like not here right now. Okay. He's upset, but you know, let's draw him making like a frowny face. Isn't that cute? I feel mad because my phone is about to die. I could easily just charge it for a couple of minutes and just see how it goes. Look how cute that is. Isn't that cute? I think it's cute. I gotta make sure he doesn't have a big neck because Suna is like very cutesy, so. Okay. I'll have to fix his freaking face. So yeah, I'm gonna charge my phone and then do his shoulders and stuff off camera because he's really irking me right now. So that is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna come back once I fix his shoulders and all that good stuff. So I will pause my recording now and then proceed with the usual programming. Alrighty guys, so now we're in the color portion of this video. I am actually really sad that I did not get to sketch this drawing all on camera, but like I always am, my memory is of a goldfish and I completely forgot I had a lot of vlog footage on my phone and I didn't take it off before I did the sketching portion, so I'm like, Narelle, why? Why do you choose today to not use your memory correctly? So I'm happy I at least got to his shoulders, but I would have really liked to do his hair on camera, so maybe next time when I decide to do the real life sketching of a drawing that I'm making for a video, I will remember to take all of my footage off my phone ahead of time. So again, I hope you guys like that. A lot of you guys have been liking my little real-time sketching parts I do in my videos, so I will try to do that more because sketching is a very relaxing process. I haven't really realized that, but now I am like really like relaxed when I sketch now. Sketching is actually my very favorite part of a drawing. I don't know if I said that or not. Line art gives me very much so anxiety, and coloring triples anxiety for me. Because sketching, you can like do wrong all day, every day, but once you decide to finish it and line it, that's when you're like, anxiety, I know you coming. So I actually really liked how I colored this drawing. No cap, I really loved how I colored this. So I'm gonna get on with my review now because I went on a tangent that I shouldn't have gone on. But you know, again, I will try to do more sketching in my videos now. So yeet. So for this video, in the beginning, near the end, it kind of died, but I actually did leave in bits showing the colors in which I have used. For the skin, the eyes, and his little shirt thingy. The hair and everything else, I was like, you know what, I'm done. Let me finish this drawing. But at least in the beginning, I did show the colors because I really am not one to show my color swatches or the colors I do use for my drawings. And a couple of people are like, Narelle, what color have you used? What color is that? And I'm just like, I feel bad because I'm just too lazy to do that. But I'm like, you know what? I just got a new marker set. At least I can show what colors I use for certain areas, though I am not showing you what the order is with those colors, but I am showing you, hey, I did use these colors, so if you want to get the same skin effect as me, these are the colors in which I use. So I hope that helps you guys with this, because the Ohuhu Pastel set is actually still fairly new. I think it's like a year old, not even a year, so I think all the reviews on YouTube is fairly new and fairly helpful to a lot of people debating on whether they want this set or not. So I will try to be as honest as I can, because again, I am not one for fake reviews, because sometimes I look at reviews and I'm like, come on guys, you have to dislike one thing about a set. You have to dislike one thing. And half the time people are like, oh my gosh, I love this is blessed from God, I get gifted from God, and I'm like, come on now. Even though I like something, there is at least one thing I hate about something. So that's right, that's why I try to give my honest thoughts about a supply. So if you guys really want to know how I feel, I will tell you how I feel. So let's just get into the likes and the dislikes. I'm going to start off with my dislikes first, because I like starting off negativity and ending with positivity, because that's how I live my life at the fullest. So one thing that I didn't like about the set itself is the swatch card. The swatch card is a lie in itself, because the colors look so different on the swatch card, but when I actually used it on the cardstock paper I used for my marker art, they look totally different, which a lot of people say in every review, use your own paper. So I am here to reiterate, use your own paper for whatever marker work that you're doing. If you get new markers, swatch the markers on your own paper that you use daily for your art, so you know exactly what color is lighter or darker than each other, because I did run into that issue with Suna's skin, because some of the skin tones look darker and lighter than another on the swatch card, and when I actually got to his skin, I'm like, wait a minute, that color is lighter than this one? I thought it was darker than this one, you know. So I kind of had to pick and choose your color I used, but luckily it did work out in the end. It did take me a couple of tries, but it did work out in the end, so there's no issues here. But luckily enough, it did help me a little bit, showing me what colors were kind of like, so I can kind of navigate a little bit. So the swatch card is one of my main dislikes about this set. I didn't use the matte that they give you to put behind your drawing, so I really can't put an opinion on that. But yeah, so I think that's my only dislike about the set, is just a swatch card. Is that something that's very like weird to say? I just didn't like the swatch card. But another thing I will say that I kind of dislike, it's not a big dislike of mine, everyone says it and everyone knows, if you layer one layer of marker down, it will streak. So you can see in Suna's shirt thing, you see little streaks on his shirt. So markers do that, but once you blend more ink over it, it'll come through. So it's not a bad thing. It's just that markers do that a lot, and obviously they do it a lot, so it's not really something that I'm like, eh. But yeah, so that is legit it for my dislikes. What I really like about this set is the color range, because it is a pastel set, so you have a lot of lighter colors. I said this in the beginning of the video, but I loved how they added darker colors, and the colors were not as dark as if they stood out that you couldn't blend them with the lighter ones. The darker colors were rightly dark, so you can blend them out with the lighter tones. I like that, because personally, I love me some pastel colors, but I just don't. I wouldn't like it if it was all pastel, because I'm like, how would I use this? You know, I can use it here and there, but I need something to blend it out. So I would have been madder if they were only light colors, but luckily, again, they did give dark enough colors so you can see like a little bit of saturation here and there. So that's one thing I really liked about it. Another thing that I really liked about it is that they gave you a lot of different colors in one color family, because sometimes markers do lean more towards one color than the other, because I think some marker brands are like, people may use blue more than green, so let's give more blues, but I like how they gave like a kind of an equal amount to all the colors, so I like that about them. But overall, these markers are really nice. They blend like a dream. They're super easy to use, and you really don't have that anxiety of, oh my gosh, I'm using these, they're rich and they're expensive and I don't want to touch them if I suck with these markers. Luckily, Ohuhus last a long time, so you don't need to have that fear. You have a year, maybe 3 years to use these until they actually die, because the first set of Ohuhus I bought 2 to 3 years ago and they still work. So these last a long time. So yeah, those are my thoughts and my opinions of the Ohuhu pastel markers. So would I recommend these to you guys? I would say yes. I would say I high-key recommend these colors to you guys because it's very cute. Pastel is just a really cute color palette. It's something if you want to get all the kawaii desu in your art, this color set is the way to go. Though I am not a huge pastel color user, I really love this. Plus, I have a lot of characters that have a heavy pastel color range, so this will help me a lot with coloring those characters and just coming up with a lot of different cute concepts that I honestly would not have done. So thank you, Unico, again for gifting me these, because they didn't have to do it. So yeah, so for Suna, I really don't draw him a lot. Did I say who I was drawing? He's my Fox fam character, Suna. I actually made him for a family because my friend Dominica, Sue Chronicle, and Nahiko all have Fox characters, and I was like, I feel kind of left out from the family. So I asked them, I'm like, yo, can I make a Fox character to fit into the family? And they were like, no, sure, go for it. So this is my character. His name is Suna. He's very cute. I like how he looks. He's very cute, and I feel bad because I don't draw him as much anymore. Once you see the pictures at the end, literally the old version is the last drawing I did of him for a while, and I feel rejected. I feel so rejected. So hopefully I can draw him a little bit more than normal. Hopefully I can work something out here. But I'm actually having this idea that he could be a fox deity because he looks like one of those fox deities. Kind of like Tomoe from Kami-sama Hajime Masta. Kind of like Tomoe, but not like Tomoe in that same kind of field. But I feel like that's his calling. But I'm going to work on it. I'm not going to put the plan into motion until I feel like that's where I want him to go. So, yeah, Suna's cute and he's adorable. So, quickly before my video ends, a lot of you guys have been asking me, hey, how do you color blonde hair? And as you can see, Suna does have blonde hair. With blonde hair, I always try to not go towards the darker yellows because they're so bright and vibrant that it's hard to be like, oh my gosh, it's blonde. Just because the way people color blonde hair is usually just yellow, but I stay away from that because again, it's too much. So I go for the lighter / non-saturated yellows, and for me to get that darker color in like I'm doing now, I use a brown. Brown is like the magic color with yellow, so get a very light brown like tan, khaki. I use light suntan if I'm using my Copic light suntan, which is E50. Not E50, A15. That is beautiful with blonde hair because it gives it a feel that's not too much and not too less. So yeah, brown is the magic color for blonde hair. So yeah, and I did use pink in his hair to add some extra colors because I had pink in certain areas and I didn't want the pink to stay in his cheeks. I kind of wanted it to be everywhere else, and I did use a pink color for the background as well because the original was like a purplish pink, but I'm like, I really don't want it to be like a purple color, but this color looked purple on the swatch cards, so that's why I was kind of relieved that it was like a lighter pink on my paper because I didn't want it to be too heavy. I kind of want it to be lighter, so I guess that's a happy little accident that happened while I was doing a little blob. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. So give this video a like if you liked it. Comment down whatever you want to say to me in my comment box below. Let me know if you guys have the Pastel Ohuhu set, and let me know how you feel about them. Just let me know everything about your life in my comment box below, because I would appreciate it, and whoever else has not gotten this set would appreciate it as well. If you guys would be honest in the comments and just say what you want to say about these colors. They're cute. They're 100%. I love them. And Ohuhu, why haven't you sponsored me yet? Like, come on now, Ohuhu. I use your markers legit in every drawing that I have, marker-wise. Why haven't you sponsored me yet? I feel rejected, and I feel bad. You're hurting my feelings, Ohuhu. Hurting my feelings. But putting that aside, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and like always, I will see you in my next one. Bye. It won't be a week though before you see me, because I gotta go on vacation this weekend when this video goes up, so I will see you in a week. So yeah, bye.